Hello everyone, my name is Ahoud Ba'afif. In this short video, I'm going to present my case study on George Washington University Hospital performance on selected measures. This presentation was prepared as part of HAB 725 course on statistical process control taught by Dr. Farouk Alimi at George Mason University, Department of Health Administration and Policy. The data was retrieved from the CMS Hospital Data website. As you can see, there is the link. All available data was included in this case study from January 2014 until July 2019. When doing this analysis, there were four major limitations in the data. One limitation is that missing data. For instance, some data was not available for all years or quarters, which limit the selection of measures. The second limitation found is that the measure name is changing over the period. Third, statistical analyses were performed that 95% confidence interval, which indicates there would be a 5% error rate. The last limitation is that only a few selected measures were used for this analysis, and in this case study, only 5 measures were analyzed. Consequently, the findings would be related to these specific measures. I'm comparing the performance of George Washington University Hospital to other hospitals in the DC area and have available data. The DC competitors that are being compared to George Washington University Hospital in this case study are Howard University Hospital, MedStar Georgetown University Hospital, Sibley Memorial Hospital, Providence Hospital, United Medical Center, and MedStar Washington Hospital Center. Heart attack disease considered as the first leading cause of death in America. So in this case study, I decided to focus on acute myocardial infarction AMI 30-day mortality rate, acute myocardial infarction AMI 30-day readmission rate for heart attack, and its associated payment, which is payment for heart attack patients 30. Also, since the patient satisfaction is important for reputation of the hospital and that can affect patient recommendation for the hospital, I selected the patient or overall satisfaction and recommendation rate in order to compare George Washington University Hospital performance with the other hospitals. So I ended up with 5 different measures. The graphs shown in the next slides shared the same general formatting. The two red lines represent the upper and lower control limits at 95% confidence, and the blue line represents the George Washington University Hospital. X-axis lists the time periods during the analysis time frame, and the y-axis represents score rate amount of money depending on the measures. Here is the first indicator, the mortality rate for heart attack patients for George Washington University Hospital, which is acute myocardial infarction 30-day mortality rate. As we can see, the performance of George Washington University Hospital for the mortality rate is within the control limits. Next, performance indicator number 2 for readmission rate for heart attack patients for George Washington University Hospital. As we can see, George Washington University Hospital readmission rate is higher than the control limits for the first time period uh, compared to its competitors. Then it decreased to be within the control limit by 2016. This slide shows the performance indicator number 3 for payment for heart attack patients for George Washington University Hospital. As we can see, George Washington University Hospital received payment within the control limit compared to other hospitals in the area. Next, performance indicator number 4 for patient satisfaction for George Washington University Hospital. George Washington University Hospital performance has increased from 2014 to 2018. As we can see, patients are more satisfied with George Washington University Hospital. The final control chart is for recommendation score for George Washington University Hospital. For patients who reported yes, they would definitely recommend the hospital. In this chart, you can see that George Washington University Hospital has stayed within the upper and lower control limits, and from 2016 to 2018 it's been closer to the upper control limits, which indicates that the hospital highly recommended by the patients. To sum up, 5 measures selected for analysis: George Washington University Hospital improved and recommended by patients. Thank you.